What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Got some major news here for you guys in this video, including how the new Social Security head plans to change benefits. This comes as Social Security is set to run out of money here in just a few short years. I'll give you the details here on that. Also, President Biden calls for a ceasefire, a temporary pause. I'll give you the details here on that as well. Also, Russian President Vladimir Putin signs a bill revoking a nuclear test treaty and their plans for nuclear bombs. What they're doing right now. Also, what China is doing as well, as China may be looking to take over Taiwan. That's right. All that in this video, so let's go. If you appreciate these videos, don't forget to smash the like button for us. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. How the new Social Security head plans to change benefits. There's multiple different things here because, well, the big one on people's minds, Social Security Trust Fund on track to run out of money in as little as 9 to 10 years. By 2033, if this happens, well, they will only be able to pay out the money that comes in on a daily or monthly basis, which Congress says could lead to a 20 to 24% reduction in benefits. So what he says here, the nominee to be the next commissioner of Social Security, Martin O'Malley, said on Thursday during his Senate confirmation hearing that the agency faces a crisis as it looks to serve the nearly 70 million Americans who depend on it for benefits that in the 2023 total $1.4 trillion. And remember here that there's only about $2.8 trillion in the Social Security Trust Fund. So you can see how it could quickly run out of money if there wasn't new money coming in here on a monthly basis. This is why $2.8 trillion is not that much money. O'Malley, the former governor of Maryland, who also served as mayor of Baltimore, was nominated in July by President Biden to serve atop of the new Social Security administration for the next term. He faces a number of crises as the Social Security administration has been accused of sending benefits to the wrong recipients. Attempts to recoup the estimated $20 billion has caused anxieties among retirees. The agency has recouped $4.7 billion of overpayments, but has ended the fiscal year 2022 with $21.6 billion of still outstanding overpayments, and this has caused hardship on a lot of people who have gotten an overpayment and then had to pay it back and maybe didn't have the money because they didn't even know they got an overpayment. The agency has said that the overpayments amounted to 0.5% of overall Social Security payments. The other problem is the 1 million people waiting for Social Security disability, even trying to, get their appointment to see if they qualify. The wait is 220 days for initial disability determination, perhaps as long as 2 years for the success of a mandatory appeals. Quote, "This is not the greatness of America. This is not acceptable. If someone wants to face a face-to-face meeting with a Social Security employee in a field office to claim their benefits, they should be able to get one." Quote, "If you're a person living with a severe disability, you shouldn't have to be dragged through 2 years of so-called due process in order to receive the benefits which you're already spent a lifetime working. We can and must do better." When senators asked him about the possibility of insolvency of Social Security, he said he saw his role as a person who needed to give policymakers, congressmen and congresswomen, the best possible information to decide on how to make policies. Some analysis suggested that could become insolvent in the next 10 years. The other problem here is Social Security payments could be cut over student loan defaults, as 40 million Americans are now starting to pay on student loans here yet again. Up to $9,000 in annual Social Security benefits could be garnished over their student loan payments or defaults now. So yes, and with all this uncertainty nowadays, people are just looking to try to protect their money. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. A lot of people are worried about the interest rates, inflation, and even world wars. And a lot of people have been switching to precious metals and gold, which has stood the test of time for hundreds or even thousands of years. If you are one of these people or have been interested in something like this, you might want to be looking into my new sponsor, Birch Gold. Birch Gold has actually helped tens of thousands of Americans protect their retirement savings with physical precious metals like silver and gold. Every time Washington prints more money, it makes your dollars worth less. Not really the case with gold. We've seen gold go up over the course of time. We're not really seeing that with US dollars. So this is a hedge against your US dollars when you have gold. But you can stop this cycle of robbery by diversifying your IRA or 401k into gold, an asset that has stood the test of time. So if you're interested in this, you can get a free gold kit by going to birchgold.com/Jimmy. Or you can check out the link down below in the pinned comment or in the description down below. And there's no cost or obligation. So again, you can check out the link, birchgold.com/Jimmy. President Joe Biden calls for a pause in the Israel Gaza conflict as they're trying to get more Americans out, get more aid in. Some critics say that this will give a benefit to Hamas, and some critics say that Hamas and the enemy of Israel will not pause at all. You can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I also seen this online. You can let me know your thoughts here on this. Bill Clinton, who recently had his 77th birthday, is younger than both President Biden and former President Donald Trump. I just cannot wrap my mind around this. Isn't this unbelievable? If you're wondering, he was first inaugurated as president. Go ahead and take a guess in the comment section without looking it up. When do you think former President Bill Clinton was inaugurated as president? I will give you a second to guess. Go ahead and write your guess in the comment section right now before I let you know. Go ahead, take it right in the comment section right now. When do you think Bill Clinton was first elected as president? Write it in the comment section. It is absolutely unbelievable. You got to kind of think of all the presidents who have been president in the meantime. He's younger than Biden and Trump. This is kind of the sad part about what is going on here today. All right, I'll let you know now here. He was elected in 1993. That is 30 years ago. 30 years ago. It is absolutely unbelievable. We need some younger presidents. Biden says he would only veto and younger congressmen as well. You know, these congressmen that are literally dying in office, having strokes in office, and just like a graveyard there. Biden said he will veto an Israel-only aid bill. The White House says that. You can let me know your thoughts on this. It's not enough. It's not enough. Also, an overwhelming majority of Russians now want to end the Ukraine war. And I truly believe this because it's really not that different in the US. The US doesn't want war. We've seen this in World War II. I think the vast majority of any country wants this. They don't want war. They want peace. Read the comments down below. I don't think this is any different from Russia. I don't think this is any different from Ukraine. Ukraine got forced into this. They got invaded. I don't think this is any different from Israel. I don't think this is any different from any country at all until they actually get invaded. Okay? Russia doesn't want this either. The problem is that Russia doesn't have free speech. You can't even ask them what they want for the most part. I'll give you the details here in a second, though. Is that they're controlled. They can't go and even get on the internet and talk to a lot of people, right? But here's the details on this. So they were actually able to get this here. Most Russians now support ending Vladimir Putin's war in Ukraine, according to a poll published by Russia's Levada Center, an independent research organization based in Moscow. I wouldn't be surprised if this Levada Center goes missing after this, right? The survey conducted from October 19th to October 25th found that 70% of Russians would support Putin should he decide to end the conflict this week. I like how they worded it there, right? However, the war would include Russia returning the territories that it had occupied and annexed throughout the conflict. Only 34% of respondents said they would support that decision. Yeah, imagine that, right? Putin signs a bill revoking a nuclear test ban treaty. Gee, I wonder what they got in store here, right? These are dangerous times. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday signed a bill into law revoking Russia's ratification of a major nuclear test ban treaty, a move that signals Moscow's continuing to brush aside nuclear restrictions amid its war in Ukraine. You can let me know in the comments what you think they're planning on doing next. Russia's state-run media reported Putin's signing of the law, which was passed by Russian parliament last month, following public comments from Putin signaling his intent to revoke the treaty banning nuclear bomb testing. Wow. This was from 1996 and was eventually ratified by 178 countries, including Russia. It's not clear if Putin intends to test any nuclear bombs in the near future, or if the move is simply to keep the threat of nuclear weapons in the eyes of Western powers amid in Ukraine. Russia, in October, also completed a test of an experimental long-range cruise missile that is nuclear-powered after an initial ground launch. Yikes. So let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I will keep you up to date. Thank you so much for liking, sharing these videos. If you haven't yet, subscribe now so you don't miss out on any new videos. And don't forget to check out the Birch Gold and get your free gold kit down below in the comments, pinned comment, or description of this video. Click here to see the major Fed announcement and IRS and Social Security announcement in this video, or click here to watch my newest video next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.